Using pricing strategy and pricing psychology in your online business is one of the easiest wins there is. You can double or triple revenues overnight just by implementing these three proven strategies. So the first one is the easiest and the most straightforward one, but I do think the third one is the most effective. So make sure to watch all three so you get a deep understanding of how each of them work and how you can apply each of them in your own business. Number one is simply using a pricing anchor. All this means is, say we're selling a digital course for $100. Now if someone comes onto our website, we don't know if they're coming from, say, Udemy, where they can buy a course for $10, $20, we don't know where their mind is at. So what we want to do is we want to set what's called a pricing anchor. So we want to put another product beside our $100 product that puts that one into perspective. So what we would do is we'd put one beside it that's much higher priced, say $500 for example, so 5x. So you could do something like bundle a coaching call in with the $100 course, and now all of a sudden it's $500, and it completely changes their perspective of the pricing of the first product of the $100 course. Now all of a sudden this doesn't seem like such an expensive purchase. So this is all just about shifting their perspective and their expectations of the product. Now the $100 one, as I said, doesn't seem so expensive to them. In fact, in most cases it will actually seem like a bargain. So it will really increase the sales of this $100 product. And even if you don't sell any or many of the $500 ones, you'll still see a big increase in sales for the cheaper product. The second pricing strategy is one of the most famous and the most effective that there is. It's called the decoy effect. In this example, we're going to pretend like we have a $50 product and a $100 product. Now, what most customers do when they're undecided, they're unsure, is they'll always go for the cheaper product, even if it's not the best for them. So what we want to do is we want to make the higher priced option seem more appealing. And again, the easiest way to do this is add an extra third option. And this third option is going to be much, much more expensive than the first two. So we're going to have our $50 product, we're going to have our $100 product, and then we're going to have our $500 or $600 product. And this is what we call the decoy. And again, this puts the middle one, which was a higher price item and now is the medium price item. It shifts the perspective in the customer's mind of what it is, and it will make them reassess the contents of each package. And in most cases, people will gravitate towards the one in the middle because it's usually reasonably priced and there's a reasonable amount of features in there too. So it's usually the perfect fit for the customers. They just need a bit of encouragement not to just go for the default of going for the cheapest option. So for the third pricing strategy, and in my mind the most effective, it's called the obvious choice method. And in this example, we're once again going to give the customer three choices, but we're not going to give them a super expensive price like we did in the other examples. In this one, what we're going to do is we're going to have our cheaper price, which we always have, which is say $50, and our next product, say, is going to be $200, our medium package, and our most expensive super premium deluxe best package we have to offer is going to be $210. It's going to be so closely priced to the middle one that it makes it seem like such obvious value. The customer's perspective will again shift. They'll then look at the first package, which is the cheapest, and the medium package, and they'll see that the pricing is quite large between those two, and the value is not that much of a difference. But then they'll look at the medium option and the higher tiered option, and they will see that we've packed in so much more value to the third option that it makes it the obvious choice in their mind, because there's such a small pricing difference between the two, but the amount of value they get is so much larger. So it's a no-brainer for them. They're always going to go for that third option. The reason we use these pricing strategies is never to try trick the customer into doing something they don't want to do. It's just trying to help them get around their biases. We all do the same thing. We always gravitate towards the cheaper thing, even if it's not the best value for us. This is a way of just presenting our packages in a more reasonable way so they can see which one is going to get the most value for the money they're willing to spend. So if you're looking to start to grow an online business, make sure to subscribe and check out my channel because I have a lot more short, actionable tips just like these. Thanks for watching.